comment. I want everybody to talk about their favorite Jordan moment. In the description, I will have timestamps for y'all to help y'all out. Make sure you leave a like, sub if you're new, and we're going to go crazy all 2K23.
Well, for Michael Jordan, his legendary stature begins here at the University of North Carolina. Interestingly enough, when Michael came into college, he wasn't thought of as going to be the savior to North Carolina. North Carolina was already #1 team in the nation. So all of a sudden he comes into this talented team where he could develop and learn his skills and learn his craft. And I think that was the best thing for him. The game between North Carolina and Georgetown. This game is so important because you have 3 top 75 players playing in this game. Patrick Ewing was probably the premier player in college basketball, along with James Worthy. And now you're adding Michael Jordan to the mix. Michael became a focal point inside of the game that I don't know if Georgetown was aware of or was ready for. I think Michael Jordan hitting that game-winning shot propelled him into a great stratosphere of confidence. This is where he honed his skills to become the greatest basketball player.
Just a couple blocks away from the famed Superdome. And they'll fill every seat for the big one tonight. Now let's go over to tonight's public address announcer, Tommy Edwards.
Fans, welcome to the College Championship Game. Today's matchup, the Georgetown Hoyas and the North Carolina Tar Heels. For Georgetown, at power forward, standing 6'8", number 12, Harold McCray. For North Carolina, at the point guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 32, Adam Barnett. For Georgetown, at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 14, Roy Duncan. For North Carolina, at small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 51, Greg Bacon. For Georgetown, at the other forward position, at 6'6" number 31, John Nash. For North Carolina, the man in the middle, number 41, 6'9", 224-pound sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, Sam Perkins. For Georgetown at guard, number 21, 6'3", 170-pound senior from Gastonia, North Carolina, Eric Crow. For North Carolina at guard, number 23, 6'5", 189-pound freshman from Wilmington, North Carolina, Michael Jordan. For Georgetown, the man in the middle, number 33, 7 feet, 220-pound freshman from Cambridge, Massachusetts, Pat Ewing. For North Carolina at forward, number 52, 6'9", 219-pound junior from Gastonia, North Carolina, James Worthy.
Everyone, welcome to New Orleans and the 1982 NCAA Championship Game, featuring the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Georgetown Hoyas. Mike Fratello, both these schools hungry for a national title.
For Big John Thompson and Georgetown, this would be their first ever national championship. A chance for Sleepy Floyd, Patrick Ewing and company to go down in history.
And on the other side for North Carolina, this would be their first title, Clark, since 1957.
Well, they have had a few second-place finishes, including last year, since that 57 championship. The Tar Heels really looking to get over the hump. They're hoping James Worthy and Michael Jordan can lead the way.
And if any guys can do it, Clark, it's those two right there.
I'd hang my hat on those two.
In the Hoyas backcourt, Sleepy Floyd and Roy Duncan, with John Nash and Harold McRae at the forward. And star Pat Ewing is the 5. For UNC, it's Adam Barnett and Michael Jordan at the guard spots. At forward, Greg Bacon and All-American James Worthy. And Sam Perkins is the center.
These schools' talented freshmen, they will have a lot to say about who wins tonight.
Here's Ewing, and the shot goes in.
Really showing what he can do in the painted area. Ewing will be a monster if he continues to develop off of that.
Jordan against Duncan. And Ewing with the block.
Let's see how that early block from Ewing changes North Carolina's game plan. Pat is such a force.
They get the rebound. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
At 7 feet tall, Ewing can make short work of these plays. Grabs the ball and sends it back.
Jordan outside from the wing. Misses off the left iron. Clark, Ewing and Jordan, incredible freshman talents in different ways.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, Ewing's MO is to dominate the inside defensively. Rebounding and blocking shots, rim protecting, scoring near the hoop. Jordan is looking to get his by shooting and slashing. Play lockdown perimeter D. Boy, it's a joy to watch both of these guys play, and I can't wait to see them get after it.
I can't wait either. Jordan inside. Duncan is there. Michael Jordan, what a leaper!
Flying high, Jordan levitates.
Here's Floyd. Clark and Mike, as we know, two big rule differences between the college and NBA game. No three-point line in NCAA basketball. And Clark, no shot clock as well.
Yeah, I think those rules, Kevin, favor teams that focus on the inside play. Guys like Pat Ewing. It also rewards those teams that are patient. Teams like UNC, who are prone to play a delay game at times.
Here's Jordan. That one drops for him. Jordan's got his second bucket tonight.
While older players like James Worthy might be the leader of UNC, youngster Michael Jordan is the fire of the Tar Heels.
And how unique is it? We don't often see a freshman like starting in the national championship game. Jordan certainly a guy to keep an eye on. He's an incredible athlete and a tremendous competitor.
And without question, it's a packed house. For more, let's go now to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. They are expecting upwards of 60,000 people tonight in the New Orleans Dome. This is just the second title game ever played in the Dome. Both teams were concerned about depth perception with shooting in a huge building. In the semifinals 2 days ago, both teams shot under their season averages. We'll see how they adjust tonight. Kevin?
Will indeed. Thank you, D.A. This is the first title game in a Dome in 11 years. They can't stop Ewing around the bucket.
Well, this UNC team, they're known for their delay game. Without a shot clock, they'll hold the ball late, which in turn will shorten the games.
And you know, Mike, that style's worked extremely well for them this season. North Carolina has won 15 straight games and overall 31-2.
On the court.
And so Jordan will bring it up for North Carolina. A 12-point game. And Ewing sends it back.
You can tell Ewing eager to block shots, and his reach, timing, and jumping ability can often make it look easy.
Jordan looking it over. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this. You know, before this weekend, none of these guys have played in a dome. It's hard to shoot in these places, Clark.
Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, Mike, that's a tad overrated, but there is something to the fact that your depth perception is a little bit off. You can't really simulate what it's like in a dome. So I think you look for these teams to really attack and not settle for jump shots.
Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Ewing's got 5 rebounds tonight. On offense, here are the Hoyas. They're on an 18-6 run. A step-back shot here. And the Tar Heels get it back. Second chance shot. Here's Bacon. No points in the game yet for him. Jordan with another miss.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
Here's Floyd. And no good that time. Great D that time from Jordan.
If you want to win an NCAA title, you need plays like that from Jordan. Effort on the defensive end.
Georgetown center Pat Ewing, the 7-foot freshman sensation, was born in Jamaica. Played lots of soccer and cricket as a youngster. His family moved to Boston for high school, and the rest is history.
A very patient possession. They're in no hurry. And naturally, Coach, when the Ewings moved to Boston, Pat picked up the game of basketball.
Boy, did he ever. Becoming one of the most sought-after recruits ever. Pat visited a few schools, including North Carolina, but Ewing picked Georgetown.
Yeah, I think you liked Big John Thompson, didn't you? Duncan, he's checked in for the Hoyas. Weber comes in for Floyd.
Nothing wrong with the mid-range J to keep padding to the lead.
And they gave him a bit too much space on that chance. Need to tighten up the D.
Duncan against Jordan. Stolen by Ewing.
The conference freshman of the year, guard Michael Jordan, appears headed to starter.
Oh, the Hoyas love to run. They want this game to be a track meet.
Surveying the floor well and settling into the offense. Good sign from Ewing.
Here's Jordan. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And young Michael Jordan, born in Brooklyn. Clarkie grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina.
And Kevin, it's well chronicled, but Jordan didn't make his varsity basketball team until he was a junior. It's an indication of how everybody's journey to development is different. Michael used that slight, though, as fuel, becoming a high school All-American. Michael Jordan, one to keep tabs on as his career progresses.
Hoyas leading by 6. We take a look out on the court. So much talent out there right in front of us on the floor.
Kevin, there are at least 5 bona fide NBA players in this game. Ewing, Jordan, Perkins, Floyd, Worthy. A star-studded championship game.
Leaving no margin for error. That was a terrific finish.
Clark, this is what happens when you refuse to box them out.
Yep.
Yeah, great positioning and even better timing. Superb work on the offensive glass.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
The way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
And North Carolina with some changes. McLaughlin's checked in. And it's Adams in for Bacon. Davis is checked in for the Hoyas. Mike, another game for Pat Ewing with a major impact in the lane, down low and in front of the rim.
It's not just the 7-foot size of Ewing, it's his fire. He welcomes the challenge of this talented North Carolina team.
That's a great observation. Nash kicks to Duncan. To the inside. Stolen by Worthy. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
That Tar Heel break started by James Worthy.
1:53 left here in the first half. Weber, the pass to Green. Back to Weber. Green, the screen. Weber, the pass to Green. And so it looks like the Hoyas will retain possession here. Barnett, he's checked in for North Carolina. And then for Georgetown, Bailey, he's checked in for Nash. And Floyd subbed in for Weber. Here's Bailey. He's defended by Jordan. The Hoyas with another miss.
Playing in his final game at Georgetown, senior guard Eric Sleepy Floyd with just about 2,300 career points. Floyd is the all-time leader in Hoyas basketball history.
Hoyas leading by 13. Duncan outside. Pass to Floyd. Inside. And out of bounds, and the Tar Heels will take it. And the Hoyas making a change here. McCray's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
59 seconds left here in the first half of basketball. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Establishing his presence inside. Jordan drawing more contact here.
The Tar Heels shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Tell you what, I love the energy that Michael Jordan plays with because his energy is infectious. It gives his team energy.
There's the screen. Here's Bailey, covered by Worthy. Davis kicks to McCray. Davis, the pass to McCray. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Hoyas lead by 13.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
Worthy dishes to Jordan. Rebounded by Bailey. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Hoyas. Here's Floyd. Count that one. Floyd's got 6.
Tough hoop by Sleepy. Every basket he makes, Floyd rises up those draft boards.
From the baseline. That's good on the jump shot.
Michael Jordan.
And so it's the Georgetown Hoyas looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. The streets of New Orleans, a city with so much history. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan coming to you live from New Orleans, North Carolina, and Georgetown. Tonight, we'll crown a champion. And so here now, North Carolina, trailing by 13.
During this year's NCAA tournament, North Carolina is shooting over 75% in second half. Some tremendous post-halftime play.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
That's the kind of play that can start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, we've got McCray. Duncan is out there with Floyd. Then it's Nash. And it's Ewing in at the 5, down low.
I like that Jordan won't back away. He doesn't back off. Even against tough defense, he takes the shot.
The Tar Heels shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so Jordan nails both of them. In the tournament, Clark, the Tar Heels over 75% after the break. How have they shot it so well?
There are a number of factors, Kevin, but I think one of the primary ones is patience. UNC has that stall game, if you will. They're looking for the best shot, and they wait for the right shot. The experience of James Worthy, I think, helps them with that as well.
Helps them a lot. Ewing's shot is good.
A rare jumper for Ewing. Pat normally operates within 5 feet. Born in Washington, D.C., John Thompson is the perfect head coach for Georgetown. Big John was a great player back in his day. Backed up Bill Russell for 2 years with the Boston Celtics.
Jordan down low. Covered by Duncan. No good from Jordan.
A frustrating night for the Tar Heels, being forced into tough, bad shots by Georgetown. The Hoyas certainly playing championship defense right now.
Jumps up. How about that slam?
My goodness.
the way Jordan flies through the air, it's not like other guys. He's still going up when others are coming down.
Nash outside. Ewing right side. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Green's checked in. The free throw off from Ewing. Mike, for each school, a chance to make some history tonight.
Georgetown.
The move and the finish. An incredible display from Jordan.
And it's the Hoyas with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Duncan outside. The pass to Ewing. Over Perkins. Ewing can't get it to go. The guy for Georgetown tonight, the sensational freshman, Patrick Ewing. For more, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Now, remember, Patrick Ewing almost went to North Carolina. Instead, he's powering the Hoyas to their first title game appearance since 1943. He's the most dominant defensive force in college basketball. A 7-footer with incredible quickness, Ewing already has NBA GMs salivating. And Georgetown is very lucky that he picked the Hoyas over the Tar Heels. Guys?
Indeed, D.A. Thank you very much. And Clark, I have to ask, have you ever seen a freshman like Patrick Ewing?
Kevin, in a word, no. Patrick controls the paint, dominates it actually. Conference Defensive Player of the Year, over 3 block shots a game. He really is the epitome of a rim protector.
I don't know, Clark, how you attack it. I mean, it's got to be an impossible choice.
Yeah, it really is, because he covers that paint up and he denies shots with authority. In last year's title game in Philadelphia, North Carolina dropped it to Isaiah Thomas in Indiana, 63-50. A bitter pill for sure for these Tar Heels.
You know the coach loves to see that extra effort for the second chance opportunity. Well done.
And North Carolina, Mike, dropping last year's NCAA championship game.
It's a huge motivating factor for their returners. Guys like James Worthy, Sam Perkins. They said that loss fueled them during off-season workouts.
Those are terrific college basketball players. Bailey, he's checked in for Duncan. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Here's Ewing. Worthy with the rebound. Worthy's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Jordan. And that one, good. Jordan's got 33 points.
For a freshman, I think Michael Jordan is showing incredible concentration and focus. And it doesn't seem like it's easy to throw him off his game offensively either.
Like when it comes to shooting, so far, so good for North Carolina in the second half.
They're executing their offense well. Getting great looks against a stiff Georgetown defense.
Can't afford to hold anything back in these games, and Jordan definitely isn't.
Pass to Ewing. Green breaking loose on the basket by Ewing. And it's now 26 points for Patrick Ewing. Jordan right side. Worthy against Green. Jordan up top. He has 35. Pass to Ewing. And here is Green. Pass to Floyd. Green, the screen. No good on that one. Tar Heels trail by 8.
Another close one for North Carolina. They won their first game in the tournament by 2 points. Their largest margin of victory, just 10 points.
Looks like he's trying to fire up the troops a little with that one.
Yeah, stylish slam. You're right. Clark could help get their mojo going.
No better time for that to happen than right now.
Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Floyd passes to Bailey. Rebound, North Carolina. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Clark, we know that UNC has played in lots of big-time, tight tournament games. Is that an advantage?
I think it certainly helps, Kevin. You can't dismiss or discount that fact. The Tar Heels are comfortable and used to playing in close games. They have perfected late game composure and execution.
In the matchup between the two outstanding freshmen, Mike, which you and I have looked so forward to tonight, a clear advantage so far for Michael Jordan.
He's getting the better of Pat Ewing. This is huge for North Carolina.
Worthy finds Jordan. That shot missing. Excellent defense there from Ewing.
Again and again, Ewing owning the glass. A major factor tonight. Georgetown trying to get their first national title. This is a program that missed the NCAAs for 32 straight years. Just their second ever appearance in the Final Four.
Worthy sets a screen for Jordan. Perkins trying to break loose. Jordan can't get it to go. Hoyas leading by 4. Down low, Nash. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And unlike North Carolina, Georgetown was not considered a blue blood in college hoops.
No, I tell you what, that changed though, Kevin, when John Thompson got hired 11 years ago.
It did.
Yeah, Georgetown was considered a small hoop school. Now, they are a premier program. A title would cement them amongst the nation's best.
Their recruiting has been terrific.
Looking like Moses Malone out there, just dominating the glass.
He's going all out on the glass. Every time a shot goes up, he's getting the positioning he wants and hauling in the rebounds.
Ewing can't get it to go. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for North Carolina. 6-point game. Shoots it up. Misses off the right iron. A tremendous team effort, Mike, offensively from them tonight.
Well, they've been unselfish, a ton of assists, plus lots of different scorers out there.
Yeah, things you all appreciate. The pass to Floyd. Near the three-point line, it's Nash, and he gets the jumper to drop. And now it's an 8-point Hoyas lead.
Floyd, a willing passer and a nice feed that time. Very popular as Sleepy in the Hoyas locker room.
Left side, Jordan. It's rebounded by Ewing. Ewing's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Nash, the pass to Baylor. Yep, it counts. And the Hoyas lead by 10.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
Timeout called. The Tar Heels. Duncan, he's checked in for the Hoyas. Outside Jordan. Over Duncan. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Jordan. Another shot. And Ewing with the block.
With the entire country tuned in, Ewing playing up to his defensive potential. Impacting the game in a big way.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. McCrae's checked in for Green. Hoyas leading by 10. Here's Floyd. Passes it to Ewing. Over Perkins. Again, Georgetown.
What a way for them to finish the game. Closing it out with some terrific play.
We've seen too many games slip away late. They did a great job of putting this one to bed.
Here's Jordan. Worthy trying to break free. Do not test Pat Ewing. Wow, try someone else.
The 7-footer Patrick Ewing in the mind of the Tar Heel shooters.
Nash, the pass to Duncan. Here's the screen. It's Nash with the drive. It's hauled in by the Tar Heel.
Always rough to miss a layup like that. The defense bothered him for sure.
Perkins trying to break loose. Pass to Jordan. To stop the drought. Worthy kicks to Jordan. Pass to Barnett. Second shot opportunity. And for the first time in school history, Mike, the Hoyas are national champions. Coach John Thompson has his title.
You just feel great for Big John.
The first time I ever saw Michael Jordan was in 1981 at the McDonald's All-American game in Wichita, Kansas. As soon as I saw him on the court, he was different. Every practice session was like Game 7. And he did that relentlessly every single session. Okay, he's dominating us. He's the best player in the gym by far. We see this. But can he do it against NBA players at that next level? 1984 Olympic team, we went on somewhat of an NBA tour against NBA All-Stars to prepare for the Olympics in LA. All the stars showed up. Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Kevin McHale. The best player on the court was Michael Jordan, this junior from the University of North Carolina. And I think ultimately, it was the preview of the greatest player of all time coming on the scene.
We are at capacity for the first ever event here at the Hoosier Dome in downtown Indianapolis. What a magnificent venue. And now let's go across the floor. Time to hear the player introductions.
Welcome fans to the exhibition matchup. The starting lineup for Team USA. A 6'1" sophomore from Washington, D.C. and Duke University, number 24, Pete Reynolds. A 6'4" senior from Barberton, Ohio, at the University of Arkansas, number 8, Brooke Grant. A 6'9" senior from Brandon, Florida, and Vanderbilt University, number 18, Jeff Turner. A 6'7" sophomore from Brantley, Alabama, and Auburn University, number 45, Chuck Person. A 7-foot junior from Cambridge, Massachusetts, and Georgetown University.
Welcome, everyone. Joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. I'm Kevin Harlan. With us on the sidelines, David Aldridge. We're all set here for what promises to be an exciting exhibition game between Team USA and Mike, a squad of NBA stars.
That's right, Kev. Team USA, of course, the team assembled from amateur talents across the country, which will go on to compete in the games this summer. Lots of young guys looking to make a splash in this one.
Our Team USA has its work cut out for them, taking on these NBA stars.
No kidding. You got that right. Just look at the roster for the NBA stars, and you'll see that the name is very appropriate. These are some of the best players the league has to offer. A bunch of big-name talent on their bench.
The best of the best, you're right. Out there for Team USA, we've got Steve Alford and Michael Jordan at the 1 and 2. Then Chris Mullin at the small forward. Wayman Tisdale at power forward. And down low, it's Sam Perkins. And out there for the NBA stars, Isaiah Thomas is running things at the point, with Jim Paxson and Mark Aguirre at the 2 and 3. And then it's teammates Larry Bird and Robert Parrish filling out the front court.
We know this game doesn't go on anybody's record, but you can tell these players aren't about to come out here and just make each other look good. I think that speaks to the quality of the players on these two squads. These are all true competitors.
Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Team USA. Jordan with it, and it's Bird picking him up. Alford passes to Jordan. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Mike, it only makes this game more interesting to watch as a fan. Clark, the fact that both teams are playing for keeps is so interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this contest is going to be full of a lot of up and down basketball. If you blink, you're going to miss it. I'm expecting a lot of high-intensity, high-effort play. for both sides to be pushing themselves to be at their best.
Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one. And that's who's going to win this game?
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talents, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up and roll over. I think they also want to win this thing.
They got a lot of pride, don't they?
Yes, they do.
And unfamiliar opponents tonight. That adds some intrigue as we go to David Aldridge for more.
Thanks very much. Now, both squads are excited to check out their future competition. USA, they can't wait to test themselves against the likes of Larry Bird, and the NBA stars are very curious to see what Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing can do. They know they're dealing with potential rivals in their professional careers in this one. Back to you.
Good stuff, David. Thank you. Mike, I think we expected that might be the case.
A terrific chance to do some feeling out. And it's really no shock to hear the NBA vets want a closer look at these young incoming talents.
You've got to be curious, right? My goodness.
They hear about them all year.
Right. One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. No better time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
Tries again. Michael Jordan attacking right away. Looking to get something going here.
You know, one of the major offensive weapons out there for Team USA is Michael Jordan. He plays and scores at a very, very high level and could maybe give some of these NBA stars a run for their money. We know he's competitive, and he's certainly going to try to prove a little something out there, that's for sure.
Well, Jordan is also special because he's fun to watch. Once he takes that first step to go on the attack, you can't take your eyes off of him. He's a remarkable young talent. A little taste of NBA-level defense for Jordan there. He can't expect to get every look he wants.
The Stars trailing. Bird dishes to Thomas. Here's Paxson. Thomas trying to break loose. No good from Paxson.
Aggressive move. That's an easy 2 points most of the time.
Jordan against Paxson. Right side, Jordan. Bird pulls it in.
Both teams here are dealing with unfamiliar lineups, playing with guys they usually play against. It'll be interesting to see how they adapt to best fit that.
Well, Mike, to me, it simply looks like a glorified high-level playground game. I mean, you got to make adjustments on the fly, adapt to one another. For Team USA and the NBA stars, that's going to be the case. If something isn't working, the coach just has to be adaptable. Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Bird is screen on Mullen. Aguirre, good. Aguirre's got his second bucket.
There are very few players who can slow a scorer of his caliber down.
Puts the move on. That bucket puts Jordan in double figures for scoring. Nicely done.
Some contact won't hold Jordan at bay. He gets aggressive and gets through.
Passes to Aguirre. Jordan against Paxson. Here's Bird. Wow, Bird came out ready to play, didn't he? Giving Team USA all he's got on the offensive end. Paxson with the steal. Knocks it loose. Jordan with the steal. Goes up. Here goes Jordan right to the rim. What a slam.
This is why so many love watching Jordan play. Such an explosive dunker.
Mike, we're pretty far into this game. How do you like what you've seen so far of Michael Jordan?
I gotta say, I'm impressed. He's playing against some of the country's best pros and making a real impact out there.
What a talent. And a new group getting ready for the Stars. Williams, he's checked in for Parrish. McHale comes in for Larry Bird. Reed, he's checked in for Aguirre. And it's Whitman in for Paxson. Team USA also making some changes. Ewing's checked in for Perkins. Turner comes in for Tisdale. And Person subbed in for Mullen. It's Thomas on the wing. The 10-footer goes back up. And it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got his first basket.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Jordan, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Watching Jordan take it to the rim, I love it, man. Looking determined to at least force the defense to foul.
You really can't overstate how many exciting rising stars there are on this Team USA roster. Dynamic college athletes, many of whom already have big NBA expectations attached to them.
And the Stars making a change here. Ceasing's checked in.
As we like to say, a guy like Mikal is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Here's Jordan. Sinks the 15-footer. Jordan's got 14 points. Guys like Perkins and Jordan and Ewing all seem like, to me, Clark, potential first-round picks.
And I agree, Kevin, and it's a very interesting thought to consider while you watch how they handle these NBA stars. I mean, in some ways, this is like a first real taste of pro competition for these guys.
Like, I could see Ewing going number 1 overall, and I could see Jordan, for instance, going in the top 4 picks.
I don't have any arguments there. Well, there's a reason it was.
Guys like Perkins and Jordan and Ewing all seem like, to me, Clark, potential first-round picks.
And I agree, Kevin, and it's a very interesting thought to consider while you watch how they handle these NBA stars. I mean, in some ways,
Clark, potential first-round.
In some ways, this is like a first real taste of pro competition for these guys.
Like, I could see Ewing going number 1 overall, and I could see Jordan, for instance, going in the top 4 picks.
I don't have any arguments there. Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle. Something that's really making this game special is this crowd. I'm told it's over 60,000 people who packed in here to see Team USA take on the NBA stars.
Mikal outside. Whitman passes to Mikal. Over Turner. Kevin Mikal again. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Mikal. 60,000 people. I mean, that's enormous. For a rare look, Clark, at so many amazing players.
And Kevin, it's not surprising at all that many are salivating for this matchup. And I'm sure there are plenty of you folks at home who couldn't be here in person, but you're making just as much noise as these fans are in the building.
And now we can enjoy it together. Me, Mike Clark, and all of you. And with a decent amount of this game already gone, Michael Jordan has been, Coach, just superb on offense.
Yeah, this NBA star squad has not been able to shut him down. And he's outpacing Larry Bird in terms of scoring because of it.
Can you believe what you just said? Outpacing Larry Bird. That's amazing.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
A big part of Team USA's strategy has to be making the NBA stars earn their looks. Nothing easy. If they give up quality shots, you know these pros are going to knock them down. So they've got to take away those easy, good looks.
And here are the Stars. They're on a 16-7 run. And now here's Jordan pushing it up, and no one back there.
Jordan doing a nice job leaking out slyly. Excellent in transition.
NBA Stars leading by 3. Coach, no question Team USA is going to have to work overtime to effectively defend the NBA Stars.
Well, outworking the pros might just be the key. Team USA is full of energetic young guys. So all-out effort on that end could be the difference maker.
Woodson's checked in for the NBA Stars. Team USA also making some changes. Concat comes in for Turner, and Mullins subbed in for Person. And that one's good. Mikal's got the lead up to 5 now for the Stars. Well, we're pretty far along in the first half now. And Clark, it's the NBA Stars who have the advantage on the scoreboard, as we can see.
Showing us they came ready to win this thing. Not allowing Team USA to catch them unprepared and unfocused.
Here is Seasting. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Woodson. Now here's McHale. A second chance effort. And Koncak pulls it down.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Over Woodson. They get it back. Ewing kicks to Jordan. No good off the back of the rim. NBA Stars leading by 3. And the pass to Seasting. Makes it off the glass.
Inside amongst the trees, Seasting relies on his quickness. That's how he beats bigger guys.
Alford passes to Mullen. Let's go. Nails the wide open jump shot. Mullen's got his first points of the night. Here is Seasting. High post McHale. Fades. Kevin McHale has been on display for the NBA Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Welcome back, everyone, for the second half of action in this exhibition game between Team USA and the NBA Stars. It has been a fun one so far.
What stood out to me after a full first half of play is the sense of competition out there on the floor. The NBA Stars aren't handling Team USA with kid gloves. They're giving their all.
And Clark, with Team USA, they don't seem to be holding anything back.
Without question, if these young guys are intimidated by playing against pros, they're not showing any signs of that.
Take a break.
And, you know, it's not so easy to have to go up against the guys you're accustomed to looking up to, Kevin. That takes a lot of confidence.
A lot of guts, you're right. That free throw, no good. 1 half gone, Coach, and you have to admit Jordan has looked good matched up against some of these NBA stars.
Oh, absolutely. He's attacking when he wants and finding himself shots, showing no fear against some talented NBA defenders.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Here's who Paul Matthews is starting the second half with. Jordan is out there with Alford. Then it's Tisdale. Then it's Mullen. And it's Perkins, and at the center, filling out the middle.
You cannot expect Thomas to miss a guy that open. I mean, he's got such a great eye for spotting shooters ready to shoot.
Jordan inside. Guarded by Paxson. Excellent D there from Parrish. Second half is underway, and for the moment, it's the NBA stars who are out ahead.
And, you know, Kevin, this is where Team USA will really be tested. I mean, because they have to maintain their focus, keep fighting, and keep their composure and confidence. Pros never give up on a game.
Yeah, this is a great challenge for Team USA. Jordan. Paxson pulls it in. NBA stars leading by 7. Pass to Aguirre, to the paint, and stolen by Perkins. Here's Jordan. What a terrific move that was. Jordan's got 21.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
That's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Parrish, the pass to Paxson. Bird, high post. Over Perkins. Again, the Stars score.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
You know, I find this an interesting challenge that all of these players have to deal with. Playing with a coach they're not quite familiar with. That can be more challenging than it seems when you haven't had a lot of practice time to build up a relationship there.
Now the Stars with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Steve Alford. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here is Aguirre. He's got 6. Here's Thomas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mike, you can speak about this, but I've always thought it's an interesting dynamic when players have a new or temporary coach in control.
It's really all about respect. As a player, you have to respect what the coach is trying to do. And as a coach, you have to respect that the players aren't fully accustomed to your style and be patient with them.
Sounds like communication key. Fires, high post, and it's Tisdale with the rebound. Tisdale's got 4 rebounds in this game.
In some ways, this game between Team USA and the NBA Stars is a classic matchup of youth versus experience. No one knows this game better than the NBA Stars, but Team USA has such explosive athleticism.
Reaching foul. Wayman.
Some changes here for the Stars. McHale's checked in for Aguirre, and it's Whitman in for Paxson. And Team USA making a change here as well. Ewing's checked in for Perkins. Here's Thomas. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. So, Clark, if this is a battle of youth versus experience, which wins out?
Kevin, that's a hard call. It's tough to pick a favorite here. I mean, I think Team USA could surprise us by keeping the energy level high as this game wears on, but down the stretch, I tend to lean towards the experience of the veterans because they've been here and done this so many times before.
They know how to finish strong.
Exactly.
And good that time.
The long arms of Parrish, using that incredible length to do damage on the offensive glass.
Here's Alford. He's guarded by Thomas. That's tipped. A steal by Isaiah Thomas, showing off his defensive talents. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Boy, I love the ferocity of Thomas on defense now. Remarkable, really good, I think, at reading the opponents and then jumping all over them with his defense.
Here's Jordan. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
Some savvy defense from the NBA Stars, outworking the younger guys.
Thomas kicks to Bird. Shot from 12, and Kevin McHale the bucket on the assist by Bird. McHale's got the lead up to 11 now for the Stars. Team USA with the ball. Here's Alford. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. Here's Whitman. Offensively, it's all NBA Stars right now, putting together a very nice run.
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
I like how under control they've been on offense, keeping things simple and running their plays well.
Passes it to Alford. Left side, Mullen. Whitman against Jordan. To halt the run and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And as we enter the home stretch of this contest, Clark, the NBA Stars are in command of the lead.
Well, the effort from Team USA has been good. They've been playing hard, but the NBA Stars just have that little bit of extra know-how, that veteran savvy, and that's helped them find the lead.
For the Stars, Aguirre's checked in for Bird. Paxson comes in for Whitman. And Woodson subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Sam Perkins, he's checked in for Team USA. Here's Woodson. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Woodson's got his first points in this one. Here's Jordan. Mullen up top. Out of bounds, the Stars will take possession. And the Stars have possession.
You know, every player wants to win a game they're playing in. But in this matchup, there's some extra pride and motivation on the line. These NBA Stars want to put the next generation in check. And Team USA wants to show us they're ready for the league.
Enzo Jordan will bring it up for Team USA. 17-point game. Rebound by the Stars.
Struggling to find their flow while the other team is on the roll.
Yeah, this drought is really hurting them. They've got to mix things up and try and snap out of it.
McGuire, no good. That pride on the line certainly has added some extra intensity to this game.
You can just see it in the eyes of the players, especially here late in the game. This game might not count for the record books, but these teams are hungry to prove that they can get the better of each other.
This has really been fun. Concax checked in for Team USA. To end the drought, the shot's good from Mullen.
Boy, that time Jordan set a really nice screen.
And the Stars leading by 15.
You look at these NBA pros as this game continues to roll on, and you can really tell they just love to compete. None of them have to be here, but they relish the chance to test themselves against Team USA.
We go now to David Aldridge as this game enters the home stretch.
Kevin, thanks very much. Now, this intensity is real right now. Everybody can sense it. Everyone's playing hard and trying to win this game. USA wants to prove they're the next best thing, while the NBA stars want to keep their spot on top of the mountain. Back to you guys.
Great stuff, DA. Thank you very much. Mike, it's exciting in here tonight, isn't it?
It is, and if you're one of the 60,000 fans in this building, you are loving it. These players are putting on a show. It's been fun to see.
It is indeed. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Selfless play by McHale with the ball. Didn't like what he saw for himself, so he gives it away.
Team USA calls timeout. Larry Bird's checked in for Woodson. Team USA trails by 17. I'm sure Team USA is very appreciative of the NBA stars for taking the time to come play these games against them.
I could not agree with you more, Kevin. There'll be plenty of heartfelt thanks and handshakes after the game, though. Not while things are going on. Both of these teams are going to be playing their hearts out and competing at a high level.
What a great catch.
Yeah.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul. Tisdale, he's checked in for Team USA. Jordan against Paxson. And once again off the mark by Team USA. McHale on the wing. Rebound by Team USA. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Great D that time from Bird.
This is what happens to streaky shooters. He couldn't miss in the first half, and now he can't buy one.
Paxson passes to McHale. Here's Aguirre. Parrish outside. Pass to Paxson. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. Parrish has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Showing off his touch, Paxson finds a mid-range look and nails it.
Here's Alford. Rejected by McHale. And they're able to recover. There's the pass to Jordan. Second shot opportunity. The Stars with the rebound. McHale looking for an opening. Here's Bird. And it's Tisdale with the rebound. Here's Team USA. Trailing by 19. Here's Alford. On the wing, Mullen. To the middle. And stolen by Aguirre. Paxson outside. Pass to Bird. And he banks in the layup. And the Stars lead by 21.
Bird certainly has done what he can to make it clear who the pros are, giving the NBA stars a boost with his offensive production.
Alford passes to Jordan. trying to get something going. Lays it up and banks it in.
Tremendous strength there from Jordan. Knows he's going to get hacked inside. Finishes through it.
Paxson outside. And so that'll do it. It's the NBA Stars coming out on top over Team USA. Like an exciting game, but in the end,